Gang, 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 geek, geek, giddity, gang, gang. What's up, guys? Oh my freaking gosh. Like, I know y'all like, damn, girl, you ain't abandoning a nigga. Like, what's going on? Girl, when life hits you, life hit you, okay? Life hit me, child, and I was... Baby girl, I could not go on YouTube no more. I could not. But before we start, thank you guys. Like the people that have been subscribing to me lately. I've been getting a lot of subscriptions, even though I haven't made a video in a year. So everybody that's subscribing based on my older videos, thank you so much. You are true supporter because I was not okay in the videos. I wasn't even talking right. But you still subscribe. That's what I'm talking about. But to all my new subscribers, thank you. You know, please like, share, of course, comment on the video and share, you know, share it. I think I said share before, but still share the video to, you know, your friends, your family, your sneaky link, your boyfriend, your husband. Share it to all the people them, all right? Because this channel is where it's at. Because we climbing, okay? I don't care if I'm a small channel. I believe in myself. I'm a rise to the top. To my returning subscribers, hey, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in again to this face. I know you miss me, and girl, I'm about to fill you in. Oh, good. First of all, let me get into this wig because I know y'all like, damn, she popped up with the red wig and everything. Yes, man. Look at this. Lace front to the gauze, okay? I'm going to drop the link to who did my hair, Wigaholics. Oh my God, I got to give her a big shout out because she been doing my wigs, changing colors. We just been going all over the place, okay? And then she be there. She bring my inspirations to life every time. So I'm going to drop below her page. And y'all go ahead and support my girl, okay? Because she a small black business, and you know we gotta support our black businesses out here. You know what I'm saying? I got my nails done too. Let's get into the nails. I have some nail cam. Oh, cool. Y'all see that? Y'all get into it. Get into it. Okay. Shit. And you know, I got me a little wax and an eyebrow tint, my first time doing it. So now that every time I do my makeup, girl, I ain't even got a motherfucking do the brows, you know, because I suck at brows. I suck at makeup, period. But now that the brows is done, we gonna go ahead and do the brows. But as y'all can see, the title of the video is Living with an Autoimmune Illness. So before I disclose to you guys, you know, why I stepped off of YouTube, because I got sick and stuff like that. But today, I'm going to go more in depth into my illness. What the illness is, what happened to me, my treatments, everything. I'm diving deep into the illness and how I'm living through it, how I'm living my life through it now. So if you want to hear more, stay tuned and let's get into the video. Okay, first of all, this is a shot to me coming back on YouTube because I keep saying this, but look, life really be hitting me, y'all, and I think I'm finally back to stay. So this is a shot of rum. Okay, rum. If you know rum, you know rum. Okay. This is a shot of rum to me being back on the Tubi. Back on the Tubi. So all of y'all, if you watching this video right now, grab you a motherfucking shot glass, get some rum, get some vodka, get some tequila, get some whiskey, anything you want to drink, put it in the cup, right? And let's drink. Ooh. Because, you know, I'm a little nervous, so I needed that to calm my nerves. But I'm ready to start. So I got my little, Buster Android phone. And I'm finna get into depth, right, for y'all about, I got like a little timeline of my illness from when I first got diagnosed to the illness until today. And I got in-depth timelines telling y'all every single thing that happened to me from beginning to end and what I went through, because, people out here, this illness that I have is rare, but people have it, so I feel like the people that's going through it, doctors would tell them, like, yeah, people would be depressed. People is struggling through depression because they have this illness. Baby girl, I'm telling you not to be depressed. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna fight through it. You're a warrior. You're gonna get through this illness. Trust me, I had my days, but with the prayer of God and just believing in yourself and staying strong and having faith, look at me, so let's get into it, okay? All right, so to begin with, so where I left off last year, I think I left off around October-ish, around Halloween, when I was matching with the pumpkins. Now I'm matching with Santa, I'm Mrs. Claus, okay? But December, 2020, that's when I got weak again. So it was like, from December, like going into Christmas and everything, I was weak to the point where I couldn't even stand up on my own. I would need somebody to help me get out of a chair. I was walking with a cane. So the illness hit me bad, like it was a flare-up. First of all, the name of the illness, let's get into it so y'all can know. The name of my autoimmune illness is myasthenia gravis. So I will drop it here. So it's gonna show y'all a definition. It's an autoimmune, like it's inside. So if you see me walking like this, you wouldn't know I have the illness, So that's what's crazy about it. And then it's like an illness inside of you where like the nerves are not connecting with each other. Instead of going with each other, they're kind of fighting against each other. So that's what's making you weak, So I'm going to drop the definition and everything so y'all can get a little understanding of how the illness is and how it works and stuff like that. But so December 2020, girl, I got messed up again. Couldn't walk, had a cane. I was just miserable. I had to work and everything in this condition, but thank God I work from home, so it wasn't that bad, So February, right, 2 months later, I had to go to the hospital because the flare-up was so bad, and they ended up putting me on IVIG. I also gotta drop what IVIG is. It's an IV that they put in your arm, but it's especially for, people who have myasthenia gravis that's weak. So I had IVIG. After I got out the hospital in February, they put me on steroids. So these steroids is a lifesaver. This is one of the biggest things that saved me in this illness. Even though it has a bunch of side effects, child, okay? It got me fat. I gained 40 pounds. My face was like a moon face. It gives you it had like facial hair that I had to shave off every freaking day. You have sleeping problems. You have sleep insomnia. So I had to take sleeping pills because I could not sleep. I'm telling you, I would go into bed. It was an issue. I could not sleep for nothing. So even though these made me strong, it made when I was on this, literally, I would say a week after I was out there, let's get it, Bob the Builder. I was doing everything by myself. I left the cane and everything. I was so thankful for those steroids. So I was like, okay, this is about to be good. I'm about to get my life back or whatever. So coming in May, right? That's when I found out I was gonna get a thymectomy. So I'm also gonna drop below what a thymectomy is. But it's basically a surgery, as y'all can see. That's why I have this outfit on, so y'all can see. So as you can see, this is the surgery scar. So basically they open your chest up and they remove the thymus. And the thymus is underneath your breastbone. So a thymectomy is removing the thymus. So people that have enlarged thymuses, that's what makes the myasthenia worse. So most of us that have myasthenia gravis, is the ones that get the thymectomy, because we have to remove, like the thymus has to be removed in order for you to live a normal life. Because the human being, like what they told me, you could survive without the thymus, you know what I'm saying? But they have to, like, if you have it, it's not supposed to be that size that myasthenia people have it. Our shit is too enlarged, so they have to remove it. So in May, I found out I was gonna get a thymectomy, right? So a month later, in June, had my thymectomy. June 8th, I will never, ever, ever forget that day. June 8th is one of the biggest days of my life, and every year to the day I die, I'm going to celebrate June 8th. Whether it's 5 years from now, 10 or 20. Even my children and grandchildren, they're going to know, hey, mommy had a thymectomy. Hey, grandma had a thymectomy. Because this scar, I don't think is going nowhere, you know? And I had to learn how to embrace my scar. Like, when I first got the surgery, I was out here with like long shirts up to my neck. I did not want to show my chest at all. So it took me a couple months to get over that and be like, yo, this is what defines me. This is what shows y'all that I'm a stronger woman. This is what shows the world that I'm a warrior and I've been through it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care. You know, at this point, I'm out here. You look at the scar, you know, you got a problem with it. That's your business. But this is my life and this is what defines me. So surgery, let me tell you about the surgery day. Because surgery day was kind of crazy, you know? So surgery day, right? I went to the operation room on June 8th. Around 4. So that's when I was on the phone with my mom. I'm never gonna forget this day, yo. I'm on the phone with my mom because Monday I went to the hospital. They did like a bunch of blood work. The day before was a Monday, June 7th. They did a bunch of blood work, took in blood, making sure, do another CT scan, making sure like, okay, the thymus is still enlarged. So they making sure like, yo, we're gonna do this surgery, you know, and we're gonna give you your normal life that you want. So I'm on the phone with my mom, June 8th. She's like, yeah. Because they kept changing the surgery time. First, it's supposed to be in the morning, and they said the afternoon because they were doing an open heart. So they pushed mine to like, it was supposed to be around 3 or 2. I don't know, but they end up coming around 4. But they pushed mine or whatever. So when they came into the room, at first the nurse came. He's like, oh, what's your name? I'm like, oh, Fatima Koulibaly. Then he walked out. So I'm like, oh, okay, it ain't to my time yet. Excuse me. So then after that, the man walked back in and was like, oh, it's time. And then he walked with another lady, I think it was like an RN. So I'm telling mommy on the phone, I'm like, yeah, it's time, mommy, for me to go down. My mom started busting out in tears, yo. She was like, oh my God. Like my mom was crying and I had to be strong. I said, mommy, I had tears in my eyes. I said, mommy, just be strong. You know, just pray to God. I'm going to come out alive. I'm going to come out with a successful surgery. It's going to be okay. You know, she kept crying like she was so, my mom is a person, she worries a lot. So she was in tears and I was like, oh my God, you know. So when I went down, you know, after that, they was prepping me, you know, making sure, you know, reading me the policies and everything about the surgery. The surgeon came like, hey, you know, we're going to have another surgeon on your case because your case is kind of complex. The thymus is bigger than what they expected. And I figured that's why I kept having such bad flare-ups, you know. So I'm like, yeah, you know, just please, I just want to come out alive because this is my first surgery ever in life. I just want to come out alive and I just want to come out successful. So after that, I woke up in the ICU around 10 p.m. So as you can see, that was like 6 hours. So I had tubes in my mouth. I couldn't breathe through my nose. So I started fighting the nurses. That shit was so funny. Like they had like the tubes in my mouth, but I'm trying to breathe. I can't fucking breathe. And I don't like that shit. When I can't breathe, I get mad. So I started like kicking like the nurse, you know, when I opened my eyes from the anesthesia, I started kicking the nurse. He was like, oh, Lord, he calling people like, oh, she's awake, she's awake. And they trying to calm me down, like, please just calm down. Because they was like, if I don't breathe on my own for 30 minutes, they're going to have to keep that, they're going to have to keep like the tubes inside of my mouth. And I'm not going to be able to breathe for however long. So I was like, all right, let me just calm down so they could take this out because this shit was uncomfortable. Then after that, they also had chest tubes like right here to drain the fluids. Bro, Those chest tubes were the worst pain I ever felt in my life. The chest tubes, honestly, like the chest tubes, every time I would like breathe, I could feel it in my back. The chest, oh my God. I don't even want to talk about the chest tube. That thing was so bad. So I couldn't even sleep because of the pain from the chest tube. So they started giving me Percocets. Yes, oxycodone. I don't condone drugs, folks. I'm just telling my story. Yeah, so they started giving me that, and for the pain. So every time I would take it, I would feel better. But listen, that shit have you knocked out. I was like so dry. I was in and out of sleep my whole hospital stay. They would wake me up, bring me food. I wouldn't want to eat or anything. Like I was not eating because I was in so much pain. So when 2 days later, my surgeon assistant that came to take out the chest tubes, and after that, I felt so good. He told me, he was like, yeah, after these chest tubes get taken out, you're gonna feel mad good. So after that, I was okay. So then after that, right, you know, we went home. I went home after that, and literally like during like the recovery process of the surgery, it was just hard to even like get up. Like my back was like hunched over for a couple of days because I couldn't sit up straight or stand up straight because of the incision. The incision was hurting so bad. So, you know, I couldn't get up out of it. I had to lay down on my back for a couple of days. I couldn't get up right away. You know what I mean? Like it was a lot. It was a lot. But I was taking the pills, the Percocets, in and out of sleep. So I was high. I was high most of the time anyway. So then after that, the end of June, I started feeling great. You know, it was pains, but it was something I could handle. I could get up and go on my own. Mind you, during this time, I wasn't driving, so I was taking lifts everywhere. So I couldn't drive or anything. I wasn't working. My job gave me 2 months of disability, actually. So I was off of work as well. But they was paying me disability. So I was taking my lifts, going to get my lunches and stuff like that. So it was getting better. So I had hope. I was like, yeah, it's lit. So then July, girl, I was feeling like a queen. Like pains was barely there. Started, you know, it was just normal life. July was a normal life. I was going out in places and everything. I think I went to a party and everything middle of July. So I already know, like, yeah, if I too feel good. August, I had my big recovery celebration with my girls. Love them to death. They've been here since the beginning of my illness to not the end, but they've been here to where I'm at now, and they've been such a big support system in my freaking life for this illness. And as well, my best friend back home as well. I'm just blessed to say I have amazing people around my life. And if you like, this is gonna be honest advice. If you have a group of people around you that don't support you or don't uplift you and just bring you like jealousy and just, I don't know, they give you negative energy, you need to change your friend group, because these people, I don't know what I would do without them. I'm telling you that from the heart. Anyways, off topic. But, you know, August had my recovery celebration. It was amazing. You know, I had my little yellow dress on. I'm going to drop some pictures for y'all. And I'm going to drop my little, if I can, I'm going to drop my little video because I did a poem. I write poems too. So I'm going to write my little poem that I did about the illness journey as well. So y'all can listen to a little bit of the poem if I could drop it. Because I'm bad at technology. But I'm 24, but I'm bad at technology. So, you know, I learned to embrace my scars, you know, and in August, I stopped taking my steroids. So right now, I am no longer on steroids. I'm only on my illness medication because we have to take, that medication is for life. So, excuse me, as long as you have that illness, you have to take that medication. But I'm off steroids. I'm losing weight. I'm finna be in the gym, on a diet, drinking CBD detox tea, girl, and I'm finna get back down to the weight I was before I started taking these steroids. But I can say, thankfully, I feel so much better now. I've been living a normal life ever since the surgery, and I'm just so grateful. It's been 6 months later, and I feel I could just say I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Anybody who has the same illness as me, You know, just stay strong. Like, don't give up. When you wake up and you're weak, just continue praying. Like, listen, I'm gonna get through it. There's gonna be a day where I get up and I'm not gonna be weak anymore. Keep telling yourself that, and it's gonna be all right. Because this illness is not, people think, oh, this is rare illness and it's nothing. No, this illness, to me, I always told my mom, I'd rather be in pain than to be weak. Because when you're weak, you can't do nothing. You can't lift up a toothbrush. You can't take a shower on your own. You can't do nothing. Because literally, when you lift up something, it falls. Like your arm falls. You know, my voice was messed up. My eyes was drooping. Like, it was just crazy. So I'm thankful where I'm at now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am back, okay? I'm giving y'all a little bit some sauce and a little bit of spice, you know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please share my channel. You know, my subscriber build is getting there slowly, but I would like to be more. I would like to reach, you know, I would like to reach more people. So if y'all could please share this clip and share my channel, I would really appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in with me, the queen, my real girl. Yeah, RGBS family. Love y'all. Mwah.